Protest or crime? A guest linked to Congresswoman Ilhan Omar was arrested during Donald Trump's State of the Union. Was this about security or silencing dissent? Ilhan Omar guest arrested during Trump's State of the Union. Protest or security enforcement? Why this matters. The State of the Union is one of the most secure and symbolic events in American politics. When an arrest happens inside the chamber, it raises serious questions about where the line is drawn between security enforcement and political protest. Full story, fact-focused, balanced. 1. What happened? During the State of the Union address, Capitol Security detained and removed a guest seated in the gallery after the individual stood up during the president's speech. The person was later arrested for violating chamber rules. 2. Connection to Congress. The guest was reportedly invited by Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, a vocal critic of the Trump administration. Omar later criticized the arrest, saying peaceful protest should not be treated as a criminal act. 3. Security rules explained. Capitol rules strictly prohibit demonstrations or disruptions inside the House chamber during official proceedings, regardless of political message. Security officials say enforcement is applied uniformly. 4. Free speech versus chamber rules. Legal experts note, free speech is protected in public spaces. Congressional chambers are controlled environments. Protest inside the gallery is treated as a security violation, not protected speech. This distinction has been upheld repeatedly to protect continuity of government. 5. Political reaction. Supporters of the arrest argue it was a routine enforcement of long-standing rules. Critics argue it reflects a shrinking space for dissent during high-profile political events. 6. Broader context. This incident comes amid heightened tensions over protests, federal authority, and how dissent is handled under increased security measures at national events. Impact or significance. The arrest underscores a growing national debate, how far security should go during political events, and whether protest is being increasingly constrained in symbolic spaces of democracy. Outro and CTA. Should protest ever be allowed inside the halls of Congress, or must security override expression? Subscribe to One America Daily for clear, fact-driven coverage of U.S. power and politics. Comment trigger question. Was this a necessary security action or an overreaction to dissent?